Welcome back to the Real Estate Rat Pack Radio Show with Chris, Joe, and Rob. The crew is taking your calls, so dial in at 1-800-808-5548.
And we are back. Let me tell you, time flies when you're having fun, and time really flies between the break here, by the way.
Oh, gosh.
Yes.
I'm so glad none of that was on the air.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
I've got to reach out to Ashley Bryant with Permapeer. She's in Dallas, and she's in charge of their marketing and things like that. So, first of all, please don't cancel our sponsorship. Yeah. We really do appreciate you being on.
You know, I got to do a big shout out to a lot of different people, though. You know, we have Capital Title. Michael Bohr, I know, was listening to us. You know, Capital Title, a great sponsor that we've got. Obviously, Permapeer. Somebody that we have to really do a shout out today, because we're talking about services, is Ashley Bowles.
Yes.
If you need a good home inspector, go out to our website. Go out and look at it. Ashley Bowles is incredible, by the way, especially talking about some of the services that we're doing.
We were talking with him last night. He is really busy because he's actually getting people, he's inspecting their homes.
Yes.
The owner of that particular home hates him right up front and then go, well, gosh, I want to use him because he was that thorough.
Right.
And that's happened to him 3 times last week.
Yes. Yeah, very, very good individual. You know, because we're talking about, one of the things we left off with Permapeer was, about cracks and about some of the things that people look and see, and they don't know if they have to make a change or not. And there's always been this one thing, and I want to sort of dismiss this fear everybody has. Is everyone always says, oh, if you have a crack that goes up and down or vertical versus horizontal, that's a big difference. And really, there's no difference in regards to that. I mean, at the end of the day, if you end up having an issue on your foundation, the cracks are going to be in which direction in which it ends up going, right?
A crack is a crack.
A crack is a crack is a crack.
A crack is a crack. Great, guys. Thanks a lot.
Now we're gonna chase some ABCs here for a little bit. No,
wow.
in cracks in drywall and brick, they're going to move in the path of least resistance, and typically it's going to be your stair-stepping, typical gap of a crack, but I mean, vertical, horizontal, it doesn't really matter which way it goes.
Wait a minute. Did you just say gap crack?
Hey, us foundation repair guys are a little off-center. So let me see.
A month ago was about decking. It was about decks with Brett. Now it's about cracks with you. Boy, we got some good stuff.
Wow. I'm telling you. And we thought talking about foundation repair would be dry. Oh, my gosh. So continue, because this is
There's nothing dry about a good crack.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Ashley, if you're back at the office, please don't cut me out of here.
Hey, by the way, now Rob is turning red.
Oh, God.
If only the listeners can see what's going on.
I
know. That is correct.
I like this. He wanted to come on this show and talk about his crack.
Hey, man, what I do in my free time is my business.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of cracks, we have Michael Board with Capital Title.
Oh, no way.
Calling in right now. Michael, how you doing, bud?
It's only going to get worse.
Good morning. How's everybody doing?
Good morning.
At this point, I don't know.
I've been on that show with you guys many times, but for some reason, I feel like I'm really missing the boat here this morning. Y'all are having way too much fun without me down there.
It's Teresa's
fault.
Well,
Michael, you're always welcome to join us.
I know. You guys are awesome.
It's Teresa's fault. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, it's always her fault. Yeah.
It seems like anytime I'm down here, this is all we wind up doing anyway, so it's fine.
Teresa's never met a microphone that she didn't like.
Oh! Okay, Mr. Board, you better watch it.
Hey, what happens in the limo stays in the limo.
Correct.
Oh, that's bad.
Could you talk a little louder, please?
Hey, and by the way, Brett, I've got your number. You've just about talked me into the pool thing, so we're gonna have a chat about it. So
sounds great, man. Whenever you're ready, give me a call. We can go over it with you.
I will.
Wow, we actually have a show going on here.
Yeah.
So is that all you needed, Michael? Was that no? I'm kidding. What's your question for us? Ask.
I don't have a question. I was just calling to say hey.
And that he wants a pool. He was letting Brett know he wants a pool.
What percent are you going to ask off? 30 or 50? We can all give him the eye, the evil eye for you.
Oh, okay, good. Well, you guys have a great rest of your show.
And Brett, how can we reach you, by the way?
You know what? You can get me via phone, 281-236-4344. You can email me at admin@downunderinc.com.
Fantastic.
Silence.
It's silence.
Now what? I don't have a microphone. I mean, I have a microphone, but I don't have. I can't hear. Yes, so.
Oh my God.
Well, you
Michael's one of our great sponsors on the show. He's with Capital Title. He's actually up in the Woodlands and the Champions area. Michael, how can we reach you if anyone wants to open up great title and have a great closing?
Call me on my cell phone always, which is 281-250-1194. And my email is mboard, MBOARD, @ctot.com. Always available.
Thank you, Mr. Board.
You got it. And if I don't see you guys, I'll see you guys on, what do we got, the 23rd show for the RPM event?
It's 24th. It's 24th with the Real Estate Professionals Mixer, RPM.
And then we've got the 31st.
Which
is a private party.
Which is going to be, yes.
Not for the 45,000 listeners.
Well, I think we lost about 30,000 of those.
Will there be a limo involved?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. That's so funny.
You guys have fun, and thanks for taking my call. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, Mr. Board. And I can vouch for Capital Title because I close a lot there, and they are amazing.
Yep.
They always do a great job for.
There's actually a theme here. We actually tend to have pretty awesome sponsors.
Yeah, you guys do.
An incredible guest.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I guess that's where we should do the disclaimer that the opinions and actions of the Rat Pack are not necessarily the opinions and the actions of the management.
Yes,
that is correct.
Oh,
or generally anybody.
But I would like to get back to the.
Speaking about cracks.
No, we're going to talk about foundation repair.
Oh, gotcha.
The appearance
which leads to foundation repair.
Is the first indication that you might have an issue of settlement and things like that. But it's not always. Sometimes. People call you and say, you know, look, I'm seeing all these cracks, and you might discover that it's just moisture control.
We've lost all control at this point. I mean, it's all downhill from here.
How about we'll use telltale signs of evidence of settlement? How's
that?
There
we go. What are the telltale signs of
slab movement?
Slab movement. There we go.
And sometimes it really is just moisture management.
That's not just anecdotal.
Right. Golly,
we lost our producer too.
I think we've lost all control. I'm having such a hard time keeping my composure right now.
What were you talking about again?
And moisture. God.
I can't wait till the brand new sponsor management gets their first segment.
I think Ashley might be listening. We told her to listen on KKHT.com.
Yes, big shout out, by the way.
I just can't wait till management gets their first segment for the show to listen to their new investment.
Hey, I think they've got a great commercial for it, actually, though. I think it's a perfect commercial. People will actually relate to it. Got crack? Give us a call.
That's right.
Yeah.
I think
crack kills.
Crack kills. If I can pull back just for a second, and you know what? We're all talking about expansive soil. What is expansive soil? And you know what? The best way to illustrate what expansive soil is, if you have a sponge on your sink and you go away for 2 weeks and it dries up and it all shrivels up and it curls up like an old shoe, and then when you come back, you put it under the tap and put water on it, and it will expand. And that's what the soil is doing underneath your foundation and your pool and any form of concrete or surface material we're putting down. I'm really trying to pull this back into gear, and it's very difficult.
Brett, I'm doing the same thing. I'm trying to stay on a serious track here, and I.
He's trying to span a serious gap here.
It's the look on his face right now. He's trying to be so serious.
Oh my gosh, this is just pathetic.
He was really trying, by the way.
Yeah. I'm so deleting this show.
I just like the sponge shriveling up like an old shoe. I think I'm gonna.
We have 3 minutes right now.
I did get the visual.
So here's what we do.
Let's bring it all back in.
We have 3 minutes remaining. So, John,
okay, yeah.
let's talk. What would you like to leave the listeners? If we still have any
Oh,
listeners
God.
left out there.
If there's any shred of wisdom to save the show.
What would you like them to leave with today?
Basically, I mean, really the most important, I think the most valuable piece of information is that, we, in the Houston metro area, we've got so many different classes of expanding and contracting soils. We've got, oh goodness, there's another selfie going on in the corner. We've just lost all train of thought.
Excellent.
I'm with you, man. I'm right there with you.
John,
I walk out of here, I think, what just happened?
John, how can people reach you?
Do I still have my pants on?
First we got gaps and cracks. Now we're worried about having people's pants on.
Well, look, if you don't keep the party clean, I'm going to pull my pants up and go home.
I think we may have just incapacitated the producer.
Oh my gosh! Please. What are numbers?
On a serious
Yeah,
note,
what
numbers?
John, how
How
can
do
we
people
reach
get
you,
a hold
John?
of you?
John, how do we get a hold of you?
You can visit our website. It's www.permapier.com. That's PERMAPIER.com. No spaces, no hyphens, no squigglies. Our office telephone number in Houston is going to be area code 713-849-9993. And if you've got any personal questions, I'm actually our operations manager in Houston. I'm the guy that makes sure stuff gets done right.
He likes long walks on the beaches.
Long walks on the beaches and wine tasting for toot now.
And one of the things we always do, we always have a quote, and usually what we do is we have Teresa Kennedy actually send us a text, but today we actually have the Teresa Kennedy to read it out. So what is our quote for the day?
Well, the quote for today is, surround yourself with people who make you hungry for life, touch your heart, and nourish your soul.
And make you laugh.
Never settle for less, you guys. And
we never do settle for less.
And you know how to get a hold of me, 281-799-3927, or you can go to kennedyteam.net. And you guys have a fantastic, fabulous, blessed day.
KennedyTeam.net and Down Under Pools. Now you get your pants on. How can I reach you?
Well, listen, I just want to say thanks to everybody. I so enjoy coming down here. It's a lot of fun. You guys are so supportive, and it's just really great to be a part of it, and I am really happy to sponsor the show. So thanks very much.
Well, thank you very much. And as we tell you, anybody wants to ever know about anything on the show, you can go listen to past episodes, including this one, and you can see all of our sponsors right on Facebook or on realestateratpack.com. Until next time, we are out.
Yeah.
Woo!
And you've been listening to the Real Estate Rat Pack. The question is, who's Frank, who's Sammy, who's Dean, and who's the other guy?
Chris is Frank,
I'm
he's
Dean.
Dean, and I'm Sammy.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
So tune in to the really big show every Saturday at 9 a.m. right here on 100.7 The Word, KKHT.